to life like Bunny. I am Bunny, the life that is up. Today I've got another video for you guys. Today's video, if you not read the fucking title, it's me talking about, I believe that sex workers are providing a health service and they should actually be put into some sort of like health care professional type of situation, training, something, regularization, because oh my fucking god, they are doing the Lord's work and we can all not, we can all stop pretending that that's not the truth, because they deal with the most mentally deranged people in society sometimes. Not all the time, obviously. I don't want to, over exaggerate and over exaggerate and over, oh my fucker, you know the word. I don't want to, umbrella every, sex work into this, but not most of them, some of them, a big section of them will be dealing with very, 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 very deranged people. And that, in my opinion, is health, like mental health to some degree, yes, mental health work, but I think it's health work. It's a health service that needs to be legitimized and they need to be paid a good amount of money. And I know, health service people right now are not being paid a good amount of money. That's already a fucking issue. But, they need to be paid a lot, but also the sex worker needs to be put into that category and also be paid a good amount of money. Because these people are sick and they need help. And sometimes regular doctors cannot help them. Not everything can be put to a clinical psychologist to talk through shit or be given pills. Some fucking diseases are only healed by sex workers. And this is the truth. This is the truth. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no making it pretty. It's the truth. I don't even think it's ugly. I just think it's the truth. I don't want to go into the details of it, but I might have to, because some of these people who want to fucking touch kids, the PDF files, they can just hire somebody who's willing to act like that. Somebody who's an mature adult that is gonna let them indulge in their fantasy, and I don't think they should be letting them, because that's a slippery slope. I understand things like this, but sometimes it is literally they're sick and you need it as a mental health service, because otherwise shit becomes shit. I really hope I don't get misunderstood. I'm trying to be incredibly careful in what I'm saying. Very sexually predator men, that the only reason they're not going and hurting people out there on the street is because they can pay for it with sex workers. And sex workers have a different, of course, tolerance. Each person can tolerate a different amount of whatever, and they can discuss it, that's their life, but it is some sort of outlet. And I'm not saying go and do these things to sex workers, no, but I'm saying you're more likely to find people in sex work that are willing to consent and help these fuckers out. It's not like they even deserve help, but they're part of fucking society, and apparently this need help. They need health help. And it's not enough to say psychological help, because psychological help alongside what? Alongside what? Because even the sex workers are also doing psychological help on top of this. They're also being psychologists. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Some people will be like, oh, I just want you to talk to me for 12 fucking hours. And then you just sat there talking to this man for 12 hours. What do you call that? But not a health service. What do you call that but not a health service? There's people who are like, ooh, I'm into this weird toe thing. And they haven't gotten time to go to a psychologist to unpack why, but they feel like they need some sort of release to do this thing. And the society is not like made safe enough for people to talk about certain things like that. Not the PDF file things. No, I'm talking about like the normal fetishy things. So sex work helps. It's a place that's safe to talk about certain things. In fact, it's the only safe space where pretty much a lot of sexual things can be conversed with without being judged. That's a health service. We need to advocate for it to be regularized. They're providing a health service. They're out there doing the Lord's work for all of us, and we just shame them and call them whores derogatively. Honestly, and I'm open to learning. Like, if I'm saying something wrong, honestly, comment down in the comment section. I will look at it, and I'm willing to change my opinions about this. But guys, think about this. It should be regularized. They're doing a health service. It's not like they're healing people, but they're keeping them from destroying society to some degree. because we can't even get the real numbers about it because it's not being let to be regularized. It's not. Like, most of them have so much more like knowledge and data about these people that their therapist would need. So if the therapist is working hand in hand with the fucking prostitutes, then they can actually help this person way easier than they're not willing to tell this person this information, but then they're not willing to tell this person information. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? So yeah, the point of my video is sex work is actually a health service. They should be regularized and they should be paid a good amount of money, and it should be like institutionalized to some degree. And I know most things that get institutionalized end up being awful and stuff, but at least data can be collected to where people can be starting to be helped. It's almost like naming and giving it like a department is more likely to, like, I don't know, you can easily fix it than it being this thing that floats in a bubble of air, but we all know it exists. They help people. They help people, and we need to help them back by regularizing their profession and actually giving it a badge so people can actually walk around and be proud in their job and say, hey guy, I'm a sex worker. I actually genuinely do help people. And my job is fun. I like it sometimes. I don't hate it. We need to change the way we think about things like this, because that's the way we're gonna keep these women safe, especially because it's women who are mainly doing these jobs. And especially vulnerable women are more likely to look at those jobs to do, because they're quick money. No capture. I hope I made good points. Share the video to whoever find it useful. Eat pussy, suck dick, and everything in between. You understand the shins in my pussy. Bye bye. You're letting your brother bite you. You're letting your brother fight you. You shouldn't let him. You should punt him too. Anyway, how do I look? Very messy, girl. It's this side. It's this side. Life is but hair that stands up. And I love it. I love it. There's a stupid amount of time trying to fix my hair. Omulangila suna akalimina chusa ndikuchiganda chakambala.